else seems to be up and running, I think. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit because it is matching me. There we go. Hey, Leonard Skinner, welcome to the stream. How are you? We'll be starting here in 2 seconds. I'm just getting the last part of this setup. I am doing great, and hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today, too. Double checking just one last thing. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's pop this bad boy off real quick. There we go. All right. So, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We are doing a little bit of Mass Effect. We're doing the Mass Effect marathon kind of run with this thing here. Just hanging out with your cats, Frank. All good, all good. But, oh, I just realized something. Hang on. That's the opposite. Hang on. Why is it doing that? Give me a second. Let me do this. This. Transform. Flip horizontally. There we go. That's better. Now it looks right. I have to redo this later on because it's just not quite. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. I can't quite get myself centered on it. I gotta be very careful with that. But anyway, we're doing a little bit of Mass Effect today. Having a little bit of fun with this. Like to play the game. There you go. Have I seen this game played before? Yes, I have in fact seen this game. All three of these games played before because Melmar is massively into this game. I have been requested to play the series under also certain accommodations and stuff like that. So I will be playing this in a very fun way today. But I've not played the game fully myself before. This is the first time I've actually sat down and played through these series. So be just as much an adventure for me as it is for you guys. But welcome to Mass Effect 1. I'm just glad we got this thing working. Alright, let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Hello, hello.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Grand.
Secure connection confirmed.
Good stuff. Okay. So, I was told I have to be Jane Shepard. For numerous reasons. The biggest one being the voice actor is, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm going to keep it exactly as is.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
Soul Survivor, Class Soldier. I'll check that real quick here. No, that's fine. That part's
Please
fine.
log in to access your profile.
Oh, that's it. Okay,
Profile
cool.
reconstruction complete.
Right.
Identification confirmed.
But her voice actor is the voice of Ash from Overwatch as well. I know her name. I just can't think of what it is. So what is this? Legendary mode? See, in the classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. Let's see. Okay, you know, honestly, I don't remember which one she preferred out of these, so we're going to, let's see. Let's stick with normal. I think we'll stick with legendary mode on this. Jennifer Hale, thank you! Jennifer Hale, that's who it is. On. Squad power usage is defensive, autosave is on. We'll do the legendary mode where it's the 30 levels instead of the 60. I think we'll be okay with that. But yeah, so we're sticking with the OG set, and we're going to keep it probably the entire series. So, anticipate seeing her a lot.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. I love how in all these games we're covering so many different areas. Like Dragon Age, we're covering like history on Earth and stuff like that. Now we're covering space.
Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We just doing lots of work. That's all I'm saying.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
There's also so many good characters in this game too. Like, I'll be honest, Joker, one of my favorite guys in this game. Love him to death.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Jeez.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Cool.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the top area is like the good, the neutral is the middle, the bad, or like the more negative is like the bottom ones, if I'm not mistaken. So
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
he accidentally threw a grenade
Just
at him.
the mass
Oh, yeah.
relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Squad should just be me. Team's talent. Okay, cool. So let's see here. Soldier, frontline warrior trained to withstand physical punishment, increases health. Intimidation. Yeah, I definitely want that one. I don't have that. Eventually, I'm gonna get myself one of these. Fortunately, I can't yet. Let's see. Intimidate. Great if you don't have a high enough skill. Okay, so let's go to pistol, and let's do charm. There you go. Okay, let's go.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
What are you arguing?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
Maybe.
All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian.
Passively racist.
We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. You have a lot to say. You had a lot to say, my friend.
It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling you. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I like Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing
Not
me.
Jenkins, I'm sorry.
I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally
Chakwas,
well
that's right, Dr.
respected
Chakwas.
by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Fun.
Protected at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Someone's a fanboy.
Why don't we have any of our own people in
Clearly, this guy's
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
There you go.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay, we're good.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Cool. So I know that certain Paragon and stuff like that is what you need throughout this game, so I'm trying to make the right choices for Paragon purposes. Not really a fan of the other.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
There we go.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup of Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Let's see.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing
Wonderful.
that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the...
You're really a fan of the Paragon Renegade system, man?
The Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies.
Cool.
It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
See, I don't think there's something inherently wrong with the choices themselves. I don't like there are bonuses linked to fully going in or in on one. This incentive locking is on either one, which makes them a lot less interesting. Yeah, I mean, I know that there are, like, some of the choices you make in the future, like in other games, also with your Paragon and Renegade, they also affect that part of it as well. So I know there's like some bigger pieces to it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know about the bonuses and stuff like that for going all in one. I just know that it's more popular or more recommended to do that. I should say, not popular.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
That doesn't seem very peaceful.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Well then, so for a peaceful place.
No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Interesting how he knew exactly which frame to pull that picture up on.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
Commander is built different.
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
There you do it.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right, fighting. Let's have some fun.
Ship perimeter.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles.
Makes sense so far. Oh, change our weapons here. Wait, do I have a... Hold on, do I have a... No, not that. Is that a snipper? Boy, you better believe I got a snipper. Alright. Game on, people. We're gonna snip so hard, it's gonna be beautiful. What? Oh.
Oh God, what happened here?
Well, you're probably not wrong there, Caden, buddy. Buddy old pal, old chum. Boy, this gun. Jenkins, sir, it's nice knowing you.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
All right. My friend died. Life will never be the same. Life won't be the same without him.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna
Okay,
check
good
it out.
stuff.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
So far, so good.
Take out those hostiles!
I did not take chances with the loading things. The other ones. Looks like there's still two more at least. Cool, cool. Alright, take care of those two. Goodness. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I did a primarily magic-based build in these games. Nice. I like my snippers. Hello, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Unfortunate.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Vale in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
Okay, same
they
thing.
set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
That's everything, yeah.
Move out!
Okay. Oh, yes, points. Let's see. Okay, shield. All right. Let's see. Squad. Actually, you. Let's give you soldier and assault rifle. Take it. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, wait. Got him. I love this gun. There's still more. Got somebody.
those hostiles.
Fully aware, thank you. Your guidance is astounding. Appreciate it. There we go. Got that. Good stuff. Thank you all. Thank you. Anything else? I think we're good.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Oh, good. Saving. Let's go.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, those look great.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Oh, wonderful.
What did the Geth do to them?
Just stop that. Damn it. So check over the pistol that I was on. There, let's go. Let's move, move, move. Thank you for those. Got some Amina jail. It'd be useful if I was actually hurting, which I'm not right now, thankfully. Easy enough.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door.
Commander Shepard has her priorities.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Apparently she does.
We'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Interesting.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
Sweet.
Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? the destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I'm tempted. That's a Paragon move. I won't do it.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, well that was easy enough. Let's keep moving, people.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I'm not allowed to hide there. To hide here. Miss. Not that time. Cool. Good stuff. Oh. For a Spectre, he sure would die. Well, in fairness, he had his guard down. I think he was an ally. Got him.
Not now, Commander.
I didn't want to talk to you. I just wanted to keep walking. Oh, I have a stamina bar. Okay. This concept of running is foreign. Alright. Oh, those are explosives. I think. Okay, looks like that's everything. Just be on the safe end. I was right.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving.
Where's that?
Over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was
No
hiding
one's surprised.
from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack? Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
And how sleeping is barking in sleep.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
To be frank, cutscene
Away
bullets.
from all this.
I mean, you know.
Take out those hostiles.
That'll work. Oh wait, R1 power wheel. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of those special abilities. What? Ooh, my stormtrooper genetics are showing. Too high. That's not what I thought it was. There we go. Maybe this is my chance to improve. Let's hope so, because trust me, a lot of games where I need it. Move. Boy, I tell you what. I'll take it. Cool. Got the edge of his head. Good stuff. See, we're making plays. We're making progress. Loading. Meow.
destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh, okay.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
There's one. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, let him move. Gotta move. There are 3 that are coming our way. Come on. Come on. Good, you're down. Let's go. There's still 2 more. You're doing just fine. See, we're doing great. That'll do. Still another one to go. Okay, thank you. Cry of the Banshee! Let's go. Get the last one done with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Life is good in the neighborhood. Ooh, hello. Beautiful. We'll take them all. We're gonna hold off on that part. Let's go ahead and take care of this. We're not doing too bad damage-wise, though. We're taking nearly as much damage as I thought I would. Investigate the Prothean beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
What?
No, don't touch it. It's too
A lot to process there. Distinguished Service Medal. Yay! We did it. Zap, pretty much. Instead of a memory wipe, it's a memory influx.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Okay. Well, I always think it's funny when I see that scene. You know, he throws something, and the lady just moves her head out of the way, and just knowing.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there.
Right? Yes, he is.
How are you feeling?
Drama queen indeed.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
Whew.
Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
You beta believe there's something wrong with my mind.
Rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Yeah, you know he feels bad for that.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Hydrating stretch time? Ooh, okay.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian.
Once this is done, I'll go get a drink and stretch.
A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
You get 1 second. I'm gonna put a BRB screen up. Just go get a drink. I'll just be a few minutes. Be back before you know it. Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry. Wait. First, before I do that, hang on. Gotta hydrate. Oh. Quick stretch. Okay.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
Well.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, well, no pressure or anything like that. Alright, nothing here. Let's go.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Let's see.
Whatever's going on, the captain can handle it.
Absolutely, Commander. Anything else before we head ashore?
We're headed for the Citadel. When we get done with business, you and I should work out a Liberty rotation.
Some of the crew could use it, Commander.
Okay. Hello, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
There you go. Niceties. We're doing niceties. Niceties are goodities, in my opinion. Alright, so with Cadence, with Ashley, life is good. Let's go upstairs. Nah, we're gonna take the stairs. We've been sleeping 15 hours. We need to stretch our legs. Shepard. Oh, wait. Else I missed? Nope. Good. You, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Agreed. Let's have a conversation with our good old buddy, old pal friend, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Can't get used to the size of this thing. It's huge.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Awesome.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is
That is a huge ship. Oh, I missed something earlier. Dang it.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Well.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're
Oh,
accurate?
thank you.
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I'm with her. I don't like politics either. Perfect. Last patrol report. Okay. I'd like to go back to my ship for a moment. I missed something important, I think. If it lets me. Oh my gosh, I love these guys.
Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Okay then, well. I just love that they're just like, you know,
Tell me more about your species.
warm welcome. How are you?
I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Can I holster? That's not what I asked to do. How do I not hold my gun up? Hold on. I don't know this part. How do I holster? How to holster. Holster. No holster button? Really? Gameplay? No. No? Okay. Nope, not that either. Not that either, dang it. I hurt myself for that. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to just run with it.
Allow me to be your guide.
I'm good. CSAC Academy. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. Aha! A lion stocking bait. This is what I wanted. Back to the ship first. No, that's the wards. Okay. Map. Okay, I am very confused, but you know what? Go back over here. Maybe it was on this side and I just didn't see it. That goes to the Citadel Tower. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, so it must be somewhere downstairs from where we were. Let me check one more thing. It's financial district. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I need to go downstairs and just follow the path pretty much. Well, it's over here also.
Greetings and welcome to the
I guess after
Presidium.
this.
My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy
Cool. I got some codex out of that. I won't complain. Alright, now maybe I can find my way over to where I can go to my ship so I can look around at some stuff. Like I said, there's something they wanted me to do and I didn't do it or catch it, so I missed it. Is there something else? No. It says there's someone in an elevator, right? No? Where'd it go? It's not that. CSEC elevator to CSEC Academy. There's something here that I'm supposed to be able to do with that, but it won't let me do anything. Okay. Obviously, they don't want me to do, that's Citadel Tower. Embassy. Okay, so it's not gonna let me do it. Darn. Fine, we'll continue. Hoping I can go catch all the stuff I missed. Let's see, embassy receptionist. Thank you.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Hello there, little person. Delighted welcome. It is good to see you.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Fair point.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
Cool.
We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
You know, something that I've wondered is how go Emmanuel, right? Give me a second, let me do this first. Something I've wondered about is why don't they talk to the guy that saw the murder? I don't remember if they actually talked to him or anything like that, but just I think it's just odd that they don't consult him. Just will count my fellow biotic. You have been selected to receive the transition because of our shared plight. If you understand us, if you tolerate us, we must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Etta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Cool. Someone's causing problems and we gotta go stop them later. Emphasis on the word later.
This place seems strange. What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Is there something I could do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as
That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will.
Okay.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay. Excuse me.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
Not familiar with that one.
Consort?
Oh.
She entertains clients who can afford her services.
Aha.
Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Another one from here. Yeah, I'm supposed to remember where all these guys are at. I won't remember that. You kidding me?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Wonderful.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Yes,
Each
it is.
Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
Wonderful.
In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please
Cool.
enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Presidium locations. Citadel Tower. Guess we're going this way. The Presidium. Guess this is where I'm going. Wait. To Presidium. Where we find embassy, Citadel Tower. Find you at Citadel Tower. The council convenes at the far end. Oh. I'm about to go right back out. Alright, let's go.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus Vicarian.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified.
Garrus! Yep.
Any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Oh shoot, my VTuber program's about to die. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I had to grab my plug. Okay. Let's go. We got to talk to Garrus. Now we gotta do other things. By the way, there is romance in this game. I will not be doing it in this first one, though, because I've got someone else that I am aiming for later. Citadel Rapid City Transit. You're just existing here, buddy. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Oof.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Oof.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we can find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that lizard.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wood.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
Maybe.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay then. Okay. I did it again. Oh well. Cora's dead. Let's go visit a guy who's probably drunk right now. Game's pretty good though. I'm enjoying the story so far. It's very different playing this to lower markets. Okay.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
What they got in here? Woo! Yeah, I can get this one. Light armor for a turret. You know what? We'll take it. You love Moreland? Moreland is interesting, to say the least. Let's see. I have lots of points to use. Okay. Adrenaline burst. Go ahead and max out my assault rifle. You have 4. Nope, that. I just realized that my character is not going to have any abilities. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's see, okay. Yeah, let me check one more thing here. Let's see, Pokemon World's famous shop. Do you want me to get supplies? Yes. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I don't have... dang it, I did not do my backstory right because I wanted to have the ability to have a little bit of both. Dang. Okay, well, I may have to restart my game next time we play this then, or at least try to restart up to the point to where I'm at now.
That's her.
Stop that. Oh, now one hit wonders. Okay, got him. We're good. We're doing just fine. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll try to restart the game up to a certain point after the stream today, where I can get a little bit of biotic stuff. I didn't realize that it was going to restart or like set up everything, and that I couldn't choose that stuff afterwards if I did Jane. There's Jenna.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
No worries, my friend. You were good.
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fizz's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
I like Rex. Rex is cool.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friend.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Okay then.
Hey,
There's Harkin.
Sweetheart, you looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier getup looks real good on that body of yours.
Wow.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
Maybe later.
Suit
That
yourself,
face.
Princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Born Souls is probably one of my favorite companions in the series. See, for me, it's Thane Krios. I love Thane Krios.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up
Wow.
his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Yeah.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Wow.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You you need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
No, but we're spreading the word regardless, buddy.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking. I got business here, but not with you.
Okay.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
What's going on around here? Anybody else wants to kill me? Because apparently that's a trend that's happening right now. So let's see what's in here. Ooh, a scenic view. That's a wonderful view. Yeah, Thane is easily one of my favorites. I'm just his story is sad.
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
Let's see.
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
Okay then.
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here. Never been a real fan of crowds.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Wonderful. Let's see. I just want to look around and see what's in here. Presidium, yeah.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
It's the same. Okay. Ooh, new place. Let's go. Let's go see what this is all about. C-Sec is this way. Okay, maybe we can actually go now. Wait, preaching Hanar.
This one is on. Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The C-Sec officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The C-Sec officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit.
Wonderful.
This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Okay, let's see.
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Okay, let's see.
If I purchase the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
If I purchase the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
Okay, let's see.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Yeah.
Has the C-Sec officer been assuaged?
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Not that. Well.
Has the C-Sec officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Yep.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the C-Sec officer. This one offers its thanks.
There you go.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to stop here a little bit. So we're at a good point where it's more exploring stuff. But yeah, I'm probably going to, like I said, I'm going to restart this off screen and see if I can get, excuse me, more of the balance started, because this story has her not using hardly anything of what everyone calls magic in this one. But yeah, I kind of want to see that story play out. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to call it there. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow's schedule is going to be, if I can find my schedule. I'm being invited by emotes. Where did my schedule go? There it is. Tomorrow is going to be Marvel Rivals. That's where we're starting with tomorrow. So we're going to have some fun on that. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Gears! Ow. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you guys later.